All right, so basically what I'm going to do in today's video is just give you a recap, a summary of how my week went. Now, I have my fancy YouTuber setup that I use for my main channel where I do YouTube videos. That's what I do for a living. I run an entire channel and we have a product line and stuff like that. So this is like my secondary channel that just is to document my fit or my fat to fit transformation and stuff as I try to get myself in shape. So that's why we have this special fancy setup. I have nice lighting and all that kind of stuff going on here. So I'm going to walk through how this last week went. I'm going to talk about some of the changes I'm going to make for this next week. And then I'm going to take my shirt off and we're going to see how I'm looking. So literally just going to walk through the journal here, and I'm going to do minimal editing in this video because honestly I just don't have time, and that's going to be one of my changes that we're going to discuss toward the end of the video as well. So day one, I weighed 239 pounds. That was January 7th. And I went to the gym that day. And by the way, when I go to the gym, I usually do 5 minutes of warm up on like a treadmill. And then I do about a half an hour of kettlebells and like body weight stuff like push-ups and things like that. It's very vigorous. My heart rate gets really high. But I am focusing more on high reps, not like crazy high reps, but I'm not doing like five rep sets, right? I'm doing probably more around 15 to 20 reps per set. And then after doing that, I will go on to the treadmill. Usually I'll put it at 8% incline, 3 miles an hour, and that'll usually get my heart rate up to about 140 beats per minute, generally speaking. Sometimes I'll go to like that step mill as well because I like that as well. So first day was really good. Second day, day two, I was at 240 pounds. And that was Sunday, so that was my free day where I really don't control what I eat at all, and so I just ate whatever I wanted to that day. Consequently, January 9th, day 3, I weighed 244 pounds. No shock there, it's just what happens. I did get to the gym. No, I did not. I did not get to the gym that day. I literally have a journal here that tracks all of this stuff. So I skipped the gym that day. I'm sure I was very busy. We're going to get to that in a second. Day 4, January 10th, I weighed 241 pounds. I went to the gym that day, got a good workout in, so that was awesome. Day 5, I weighed 241 pounds again, and I did get to the gym, got my workout in. Day 6, 238 pounds, so we dropped quite a bit there, it looks like. And did I get to the gym? I don't think that was a gym day. I think that was January 12th, which was a Thursday. Right, that was not a gym day, so that's cool. I wasn't planning to go to the gym. My plan this first week was go to the gym 5 days a week, and so that was a skip day. And then Friday, January 13th, day 7, I was at 240 pounds, so I went up by a couple pounds there. That's a little weird. Some mornings, by the way, when I weigh myself, I have the same routine every morning. I get up, feed my cats and stuff, and then I go to weigh myself. And I, take a hoodie off or jogging pants off, and I make sure I just have shorts and a t-shirt on. However, another thing that I do every morning before I start working is that I drink a big, huge, massive glass of water. And I know that this last week, one of these days, I forgot to weigh myself first, and I actually drank my water before I weighed myself. So I probably, one of these days, and it might have been that day, I put like probably 2 pounds of water in me before I weighed myself, which kind of breaks from like the routine of always weighing yourself at the same time under the same circumstances. So that's in there somewhere, but it's going to happen. I don't worry about it too much. I'm not looking at like every single day. I'm looking at like long-term or, trajectory of are things getting better. And let's see, the next day, day 8, I weighed 238 pounds, and I did not get to the gym that day. I totally missed the gym that day, so that's not good. That was actually today. That's today. Day 8, January 14th. That is literally today as I'm filming this video. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't get to the gym and why I missed the gym on the other day. And this kind of comes to a few of the changes that I want to make on my little journey here. Because what I've been discovering this week right here is trying to get to the gym. Like every single day, what I'm finding is that I am getting behind on my day job, my actual job. Like I own my own business and I run my own YouTube channel, but I consider that my day job, right? That's what I do for a living. And I'm finding myself going to the gym sometimes takes 3 hours. I got to drive there. I do my thing. I got to drive back, shower, all this. I don't know. I can't figure out why it takes so long, but for some reason it takes like 3 hours basically when I go to the gym, and it's incomprehensible to me because it's only 15 minutes to drive there. But it is what it is. So the days I go to the gym, it's like a 3-hour time commitment. And what I'm finding is that it's causing me to not have enough time left in my days to get my work done. And I'm starting to fall behind on my work. And for instance, last night I was up late. I was behind trying to get caught up. This morning I was getting caught up. And so I'm behind on my filming, and it's literally like after 6 o'clock right now at night. I still have to film more videos for my main channel, and I'm behind. I'm behind, and I'm not going to get to the gym today. So I think the change that I'm going to do is, instead of going to the gym 5 days a week, I'm going to drop it down to 3. Now, this is obviously going to mean that I'm not burning as many calories. And so but the real purpose is to try to get some of that time back so that I can get my job done. Because what I found this entire last week is I get up in the morning at 5:30 every morning. And my goal is to be to bed by 10 p.m. So I get roughly 7.5 hours of sleep. And then what I try to do is I'll get up in the morning at 5:30. I work straight, and I try to stop around 6 p.m. or so to be able to relax and do some other things that I enjoy. And what I found this entire last week is that I was not able to stop at all. Like, pretty much Monday through today, I have been going from 5:30 in the morning all the way until 9, 10. There was one night where I stayed up past midnight because I was working on some stuff for the business. And so I found myself running all day without an opportunity to stop, breathe, relax, or anything, because I got to keep up. I can't get behind in the business, and I'm trying to go to the gym as much as I am and all this kind of stuff, and it was just too much. I survived. I don't feel bad, right? I don't feel burnt out, but I have this feeling that if I keep on doing that, it's going to turn into something that isn't necessarily motivating. And so that's why I'm going to reduce it down to 3 days a week. But because to get time back to work on the business, right? But because I'm not going to be burning as many calories, what I'm going to do to adjust, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to see how it goes. One of the things I've done in the past is a type of intermittent fasting, which is just basically eating one meal a day. So you get up and basically don't eat until around dinner time or so. Now, I've read that it's better to have your one meal in the morning, but for me, I can quite easily get through an entire day without eating, usually by drinking a combination of decaf coffee and tea, herbal tea, a lot of it. Take all the caffeine out because I don't need that. And that will help me get through the day because it just fills you up. It makes you feel full throughout the day, and I can get through the entire day and have one meal in the evening, and I'm good. And so what I'm thinking is the days that I take out, the 2 days that I'm dropping from going to the gym, I'm going to intermittent fast on those days and just have one meal. I'm thinking about doing that. I've kind of been thinking about it today as I've been working and doing things. So I think that's what I'm going to try doing. And the purpose of that is primarily to make up for the reduced calories that I'm going to be expending by not going to the gym. There are also other benefits of intermittent fasting, which I'm not going to talk about right now. So that's kind of one of the things I have spinning in my mind that I think I'm going to do in response to this. And the other thing, the final thing here is I considered too that I might do a complete full day fast on Monday, because Sunday is like my cheat day, basically. I can kind of eat whatever I want. And then on Monday, I usually feel pretty satisfied and happy and content because I just ate a bunch of garbage usually. And so what I was thinking, what if I fast on Monday? What if I spend the entire day fasting and just don't eat anything until Tuesday, right? That'll do a few things. Obviously, fasting's good. There are lots of benefits for your body, but also it's going to help me, kind of make up for the overconsumption of calories on Sunday. And since I ate so much on Sunday, there's a good chance that I'm not going to feel hungry on Monday anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm like spinning it in my head right now because I do know that Monday is a gym day. By the way, my new days that I'm going to be going to the gym this next week are Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. Those are the days I usually have the most time that I'm going to set aside to go to the gym. And so the only problem with the fasting for an entire day Monday is that Monday is a gym day, right? And so it's like, are you going to really go to the gym and work really hard and not eat anything that day? Because exercising a lot of times, sometimes it satiates your hunger, interestingly enough, but sometimes it really just makes you hungry too, right? So I got to think about that, and see how that goes. So those are my next steps. That's how my week went and what I'm planning on doing for this next week. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the shirt off and we're going to see how we're looking. Now, this is going to be a little bit complicated because I'm sitting down on a stool right now and my camera's set up. I can't really move it. and get it farther away right now because I have to keep on filming, and if I move it now, it's a big pain in the butt to get everything just right. So I'm really just going to stand up and show you what's going on, but you're not going to be able to see my face because I'm going to go out of frame. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's do that. Get this up, and you'll see a little bit of my face, but not a whole lot. I can only get so far back. So that comes off. And then I think I'm wearing the same shorts and everything from last time, because sometimes the elastic will be tighter or looser, and it makes a difference how things look. So I'm going to do the same thing before. I'm going to tighten my stomach up as I stand here, and then I'll have my stomach kind of tight as I go to the side, right? And then I'll let it out. I'll loosen things up, and we'll turn back this way and stuff. So there you go. That's where I'm sitting at. Eventually I need to get some like actual shots of like before and after, that sort of thing. But that's how I'm sitting. So that's the week. Looking forward to the next week. I'm feeling pretty good. Overall, we dropped just like 1 pound this week, but I'm looking at that downward trajectory and I feel really good about that.